Okay everybody, this is your complete transformation process for your Devastation 2-pack ground soldier figure. Just a reminder, it's only the transformation process. The review has been separately uploaded, but this also works for runabout and run amok as well. So I hope you find this useful and you may need to refer back to it in the future. Let's start off with first and foremost taking the arms, folding them out and tucking the fists inside. Then what we're going to do, you're going to just separate these two giant tabs off the very back of the vehicle like so. You can then take out the wheels. These will fold out on there like so. We can then take the chest piece, bring this forward and tuck the head neatly into there. So this is going to be the front of the vehicle. You can see all I needed to do is just fold them in there, but this is the faux chest. So rotate this 180 degrees like so. And to be honest, before we do that, what you actually need to do is collapse the legs inside this gap. See this hinge? Collapse it over. It's basically like it's eating itself, or it's a bit like if you're old enough to remember, it's the Combiner Wars transformation. So you fold them over, you tab them in, and as I say, make sure that stays there. This is now going to lift up as well because this is on another hinge, which is these here. So what we need to do is we need to bring the arms out of the way. This hinge here, this is really quite loose on mine. I mentioned this in the review. I think I've got a bit of mold degradation, so I'm going to hold on to here, try and lift this up. It's really stuck. Let me bring this out of the way. You can see what I'm trying to do. Literally, I'm trying to just lift this up here like so. There we go. It just took quite a bit of pressure. I had to physically grab and grip really tight there, which is now going to enable me to bring that bit forward. And then before we do anything else, let's collapse the shoulders in. Turn the door around on the side like so, tab that in. You can see you've got a giant tab. Push that in there. It's strange because some bits are really loose and some bits which you've just seen are very, very stiff. Let's bring that forward, tab that in. Oh, the wheels pop back in. And again, I'm going to keep rolling even if things happen, because that may happen to you. Now with mine, you'll see that is popping up there, which isn't the greatest, but that is how you get it into alternate mode. Hopefully yours isn't the same. So if you're going to take him back, let's just very quickly lift this part up. Now that may or may not come up at the same time. If it does, it's not too much hassle. Collapse the wheels inside and keep this folded out of the way for now. You can then bring the doors out, which we know are the arms. Bring them out of the way. Fold the chest forward. There's a little cutout in there for you to bring the head all the way up. Bring that over, and now what we're going to do, if you open up these, which of course with the shins, this is now going to enable you to extend the legs all the way out. So let's separate them, extend them out, fold that down, extend this out, fold that down. And now we're going to rotate this 180 degrees and just tidy everything up. So if we bring the arms down, we might as well take the forearms out while we're here at the same time. Again, try and find a little bit of plastic with a little bit of an edge on, just as a little bit of a tab. If you haven't got big nails like myself, sometimes it's a bit of a pain like so, but as soon as you lift it up a bit, you'll be fine. Right, to the back then. This really tough hinge, as we were pulling it out, we're going to bring it up and over. These two giant tabs there are going to fit into the cutouts at the bottom of this. So push this up and over, that's clicked in, and then these two tabs, that hasn't gone in. Let me just get it right. There we go. These two tabs are now going to fit into the top of that, like so. And that's the robot mode. So there you go, guys. Hope this helps you out. Thanks for watching. Take care.